I got new shrimpy buddies. This one tank of mine here is just so chock full of hair algae that I decided it was time to do something about it. So I got some Amano shrimp. So Amano shrimp are pretty good algae eaters. They'll eat just about any kind of algae you throw at them. This tank used to hold my Solowashi cardinal shrimp, but I'm going to be moving them to a bigger, better, more suitable tank in the coming months. So for now, is Operation Clear Up the Algae with these guys. I have one just chilling out here, acclimating real nice and slow in the bag. And the other one I let loose just a moment ago, as you saw. So he can skedoodle around and get used to the new setup. So hopefully this will help ease the algae, because as you can see, this particular tank has quite a lot of it. My other tanks, not so much. They're being held back pretty decently by the other shrimps. But this one, I didn't just want to start a brand new tank all over again. The cycle has been established for a really long time. That would be a waste of a tank to get a brand new one just because of that. So, I figure, if it's growing, it's food. So these guys are just going to be sitting around doing their thing, and I'm going to keep track of these guys because I haven't had a mono shrimp in a very, very long time. I actually had them when I first started getting into the whole shrimp thing many years ago. I actually got rid of them because I had this assumption that they were kind of, I don't know, aggressive. But I guess maybe they were just really hungry, because look at this guy. This guy's got a piece of hair algae. He's already chomping down on it. Just nom-nomming away. So maybe these guys are a little hungry. And maybe, you know, back when I first started getting into shrimp and all that, I didn't really know nearly as much as I do now with all my tanks and all the different species that I keep. So, you know, it's always a constant learning process. So I wanted to give these guys a chance again. I'm hoping that I can actually kind of commingle them in a variety of my tanks to kind of keep the hair algae at bay for a while, because, you know, hair algae gets pretty prominent, especially in hard water tanks, which at one point all these tanks that I have were very hard water, and so I switched over to special remineralized RO water. So some of the remnants of hair algae remained and thus kept growing, and even when you think you got all of it, it's still around there somewhere. The only time I ever got any tanks completely full or gotten completely rid of all types of algae were back when I had Macrobrachium rosenbergi giant freshwater river prawn. But I don't think I'll have any of those anytime soon. But just a small little update on what's going on in the fish room. I'm still doing shrimpy things. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah. So, you know, keep in touch. Let me try that again. Keep up to date. I will be posting more stuff, especially as winter comes closer and closer.